It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
It's alive! Gosh, forsaken!
Dr. Frankenstein! It's alive! We are the world's only TV horror host that are simulcasting on the web and the TV. VHS. It's SOB, Son of Borloff. It's SOB. You mess with this guy, and you're gonna in a world of hurt, man. You're gonna be in a hurt locker. What camera are we on? What camera? Now this movie takes place in an old house. It looks like it may have been built in the 1800s.
Maybe my daddy built that house.
Did you do any carpentry back then?
Oh, we did all kinds of things back then, man. But carpentry, I think, was one of our best things. Yeah, man.
This is in the Ozarks.
The what, Ozarks?
This film was made by a guy named Larry Buchanan. Sasha had to go to the dentist. She doesn't feel good. She's silly today.
Yeah.
Goofy! Tonight's movie's pretty freaked out, man. This guy in this movie's real mean. People are real mean out on them ships, aren't they?
We'll get him. We'll get him in the end.
Now, let me tell you, the creature in this movie kind of looks a little like a sea monster. He's got gills. I want you to let us know if this thing looks familiar. What do you think?
It's Gilligan.
Well, we got the maestro.
She needs sleep. Yeah.
Who is
She got mad.
the one who controls the monsters with the music. And the people with the music.
Controls the monster.
He said it. He said it. We got Freaky Daddy over here, man, and he is a freak. He is a
sir.
freak. Yes, he is.
Thank you, sir.
We're gonna go into the movie right now. What's the movie called?
It's
Alive.
It's possessed. No,
It's alive.
It's alive.
We're gonna go to the movie right now. Back to Madhouse. What I care about mankind.
For Leslyn Stearns and her husband Norman, it was another day in a cross-country tour. But as they entered the Ozark Plateau to explore another in the strange oddities that dot the roadside of 1,000 highways, oddities that beckon the traveler to stop and see. But terror knows no time or place, and if Norman Stearns had known what danger lay, screened by an Ozark forest, he never would have left the highway.
You've made it worse.
We're almost out of gas. We could at least have been in Los Angeles by now.
do anything for you? Go ahead. It's hot out here.
Yes, it is. I wonder if you could tell me where this road leads.
Doesn't lead much anywhere as far as I can tell.
According to the map, it should take us right into Wilson National Park.
Not on any map I've ever seen. You must have turned off about 10 miles too soon.
Fine. We're lost. I hope you're satisfied.
My name is Wayne Thomas. Can I be of any help?
I don't suppose you have any spare gasoline.
No, not really, but there's a farmhouse 3 or 4 miles up the road who might be able to give you a little supply. Would you like a drink?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Thomas. Sorry to have troubled you.
It's no trouble at all. I'm glad to have been of help.
Thank you.
Are you sure you have enough gas to get there?
We'll make it.
Clara, what are you doing out of your cage? I might have stepped on you. You know better than that. Never good mind to put you to bed without your supper. How'd you get out? So that's it. She left your cage door open.
What can I do for you?
We're almost out of gas. Have you got any?
No, my drum's empty. The truck was due yesterday, but it didn't come.
Well, you must have some, a little. Enough to get us back to the highway at least.
I'm sorry. Truck ought to be here in a minute, though. Why don't you come inside? It's cooler.
Well, we may as well. I don't suppose there's any way of knowing when the truck will get here.
Nah. Where are you folks from?
New York. My wife's fond of traveling by car. Unhurried excursions along the scenic byways.
We were on our way to Wilson Park. We took the wrong turn.
Yeah, sometimes people do that. You may end up here. But I can't keep you waiting here. Come inside.
Look, can we telephone to make sure it's on its way? We're in a hurry.
Come on. Watch your step. Is somebody looking for you? I mean somebody that might be worried.
No, we don't know anybody out here. I just don't want to waste any more time.
I see. I don't have a telephone. But don't worry, you'll like it here. You folks go into the parlor. Why don't you make yourself at home? I'll have my housekeeper make some iced tea. Bella? Bella? I'm going whenever around, whenever I need her. Pardon me.
What's the matter with you?
I don't know. It's sort of strange. This house way out here. And that man.
An eccentric. Obviously a recluse. Nothing so strange in that.
Did you see his eyes? They were like a... Norman, I don't like this place.
Well, we're stuck here, and there's nothing to do about it. Except wait. I hope this teaches you a lesson. I offered to take you.
Oh, man. Dead giveaway. Whoa. What? What is going on? Be careful when you pull off the highway where you stop. Don't take food from strangers. No, wait a second.
Captain!
Too much seawater.
Too much
What do you got going on down there? Oh, I don't think.
Looked like he went to Home Depot.
It's really hard to find good help around here. Everybody's sleeping on the job. We're supposed to be hunting monsters. But we've already done that. That's why we're showing them to you on this film. Yeah, right?
Yes.
Right. We have just barely seen a little glimpse of the monster.
That's right.
In this film tonight.
Little glimpse.
Pretty freaky looking, isn't it?
It's
like a fish. It's kind of like a fish.
He looked like a fish, boss.
Like a fish and a...
There you go.
Amphibian of sorts.
yeah, amphibian. It's definitely a amphibian. Rule number one. Do not make friends with the monsters. Monsters is practically chicken.
Yes, that's right.
It's like penguins.
Yeah.
It's practically chicken. Right, what do you have to say about that? Yeah, what? Yeah, you see? Have you
For dinner tonight, that's what I...
you ever eaten alligator meat before, anybody? Who's eaten alligator meat? Raise your hand. No. So, you lied, you don't eat meat. He's a robot.
Of course not.
But he's designed to agree with everything you say. Unemployed robot Lincoln. Now, how are things going out there in the economy? Any line on a job yet?
No, I found a good place to live, though. It's called Circuit City. It's pretty much abandoned by this point.
Wow.
Great place to live.
Wow, no kidding. Well, I'll tell you what, good luck on that. And we might have some little side work for you to do later. Because apparently, there's a monster loose in the building.
Oh my goodness!
No.
Oh no!
When the UFOs land, the government doesn't tell the public because you know what the public people do? They go nuts. They go nuts. Look at them. They're freaking out. They're freaking out. They don't know what they're doing. So tell me, are you equipped for monster hunting in any of your programs?
No, but I do have Wi-Fi.
He has Wi-Fi. He is digital ready.
I'm digital ready.
A sure way to get killed in a monster movie is to get in one of those church vans full of all the church people. Terrible crap happens to those people. Stop getting in the church vans.
Stop getting in bed. No.
They go over cliffs. They get eaten by Rodan, Ghidra. It's just not a safe place to be in a church van. We're gonna go back to the movie It's Alive on Monster Madhouse.
How about New York? I always wanted to see the rest of the country. Not just the big cities, but towns and villages. People that live there. I don't suppose you understand.
So there you are. Hiding, are you? Get up.
I saw them come in. And I know what you're going to do, but don't make me help. I can't stand that anymore. Shut up! I will make you. I've done everything you've asked of me, everything, but not this.
Bella.
No! Not nothing to see them and talk to them and know what you're going to do.
kitchen and get them something to eat and drink while I move that car. And you will keep your big mouth shut. Someone got it. Hurry, do like I told you. And remember, if they get scared and run away, you'll take their place. Go!
Hello. I was just wondering if they made it.
What do you mean?
Well, they were having a little gas problem.
Oh, yeah. Do you know them?
Well, we sort of met up the road a little while back.
I see.
Is something wrong with the car?
Yeah, it won't start.
What seems to be the trouble?
I don't know. Do you know anything about cars?
Well, a little. I'll take a look at it. I've got a screwdriver in the front of my Jeep. Would you get it for me?
Yeah.
Thank you. Just put it down here.
Can I get you something else?
Would you open the drapes?
Sorry. I can't. Mr. Greavy doesn't like it.
Well, Mr. Greavy will have to make an exception, I'm afraid.
Oh, no!
There, that's better. It's like a tomb in here. My wife was getting nervous.
I'm sure Mr. Greavy won't mind. Just for a while. We'll tell him we did it. Why did you come here? Why? What do you mean?
What are you talking about? What's the matter with you?
Norman, let's get out of here. We can wait in the car. Any place but in here.
Is everything all right? I'm sorry I was so long, but I had some chores to do.
I don't suppose that truck is here yet.
No.
I'm afraid we can't wait any longer. We have to be going.
Where would you go?
Remember Mr. Thomas? We met a young man earlier back down the road, and he offered to help us.
Oh, I was going to tell you about him. He was here while I was outside.
What?
Yes.
Well, where is he? We can get a ride back with him.
He's being very helpful. He's going back into town. He said he would have some gasoline sent back out to you.
He's gone?
Yes, but he should be back soon.
Oh, we can wait in the car. It's rather stuffy in here.
I tell you what, if you want to go outside, why don't you let me show you my collection?
Oh, well, I don't
Well,
think...
why not? You're the one who was so anxious to get out of here.
I wish you would. I'm rather proud of it.
Come along. After all, you were the one who wanted to see some wildlife. This may be the only opportunity you'll get.
Come this way.
capture all of these yourself?
Yeah, it's my hobby.
Oh, look at his eyes.
Rather a dangerous one, isn't it? Living so far from help. In case you were bitten, I mean.
No. Over the years, I've built up a resistance to their poison. Besides, these animals like me. They know I feed them.
Oh.
But you ain't seen my prize. The best part of my collection.
Let's have a look.
I had better not go in.
What nonsense. It won't take a minute. Will it?
It'll be over before you know it.
Hey, we really can't see anything in here. Isn't there a light in here?
Wait, I'll turn it on. I spent everything I had buying this thing from tourists. They bypass it with the new freeway. You folks wait here and I'll go turn the lights on for the rest of the cave.
What kind of place is this? Looks like someone lives here.
Norman, let's get out of here, please.
Leslin, for heaven's sake.
Oh, well, I'm going to go back and wait in the car. Norman!
Greavy, open this door immediately. Greavy, come back. I'll give you whatever you want. Greavy, you won't get away with this. Man's insane. He's out of his mind.
I told you. I knew it the minute I saw him.
You told me. I should never have listened to you in the first place. You and your fool notions. Traveling across country in an automobile like a couple of poverty-stricken gypsies. Stopping in every white spot town we come to. Sleeping in motels, eating truck stop garbage.
This room wasn't intended just for us. There have been others here. What do you suppose happened to them?
How should I know? Maybe they're still here.
Ah, I'm Count Gordival, the host of Creature Feature, the weekly web program. And you know, at a recent horror convention, I went up to this woman and said, "Do you know that drinking makes you beautiful?" And she looked at me and said, "But I haven't been drinking." And I said, "No, But I have.
You just lost your audience with that one.
Yes.
I need to send you two guys out.
Right, okay, boss.
Into the lobby. You know where the lobby is?
The port starboard.
He doesn't know what it's the room out there where the thing is.
Right.
The thing with the thing.
If there's a monster, it's supposed to be a tree monster.
Tree monster.
Right next to the doorway.
I got
Bring
it,
him
boss.
back in safely.
I got it, boss.
Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful.
Use your headlights. We will ride.
I'll tell you what. That's what I got these guys for. Look at-
Hey, you. I'm talking to you. Get. What do you do? Tree monster, huh? You coming to my hood? Yeah, you coming to my house? Yeah, I see you.
Cut the wheel, take a ride.
You old tree bark eating, old limbs all hanging out, bird's nest in your head, old tree thing. That's right.
Who do you think you are?
Got a bunch of roots all hanging out and stuff. You just think you get in here. Hey, boss! Look, I got
Bring him in!
Oh! Look at this guy. Look at this
Look
guy.
at Elmo.
Get in.
Come on, bring him in, get him in. What do you got here? What? Come on. All right, hold on. I see him. Who is he? Look at him. He's freaking me out.
What habitat?
Hold on, keep your weapons on this guy.
What habitat?
What the heck is that?
He's a tree.
He's a tree monster.
And dogs pee on trees. Is that?
Do you speak? Oh.
Talk to me.
God.
He's stinky.
Oh.
Ow.
Man. I'll tell you what, yeah.
Oh.
A little weird, kind of like something that would grow in the bottom of a cave. Almost like that wiggly-looking tennis ball-eyed monster in this movie.
Right.
When I saw this movie when I was a kid, freaked me out, man. Freaked me out. Is it freaking you all out?
It's freaking us out.
SOB, come here for a second.
Oh, yeah. Come here, SOB.
Keep your gun on
Hey,
the
do you
street.
still have that chainsaw with you, man? You don't? That would have been perfect to attack a tree monster with. You know what I'm saying? Look at those people out there watching, man, right now. They like monster movies, don't they? If you like monster movies, write to us at monstermadhouse.com.
Yeah. Yes, you can.
Shut up! Silent! Stop! What was that? It's freaking me.
Mouse.
Anyway,
Excuse me.
that music affects people and monsters in a bad way. It makes them do all kinds of silly stuff. It's good, you know. It's good. Because we use the time portal to go into these movies. The time portal!
Oh, I came through
Go
that
for it.
once.
Come on, there's one.
Come on.
There's somebody else in there. You can fit, you're small, you can fit in there. All the way in. Go on. Get in there. Get in there. Who else can fit in? Right in the camera shot, man. The radiation will kill you.
Oh, my God.
I'm sorry.
Is the meteor finally coming?
Okay,
You know, they're always talking about the meteor that's coming, that's going to wipe out everything. You're a doll. You're not alive anyway. Does anybody have a spaceship or a spacecraft of any kind that they can use to escape?
I have a Barbie car.
Well, maybe.
Say hi.
Okay.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting lizard man.
Interrupting.
What?
Interrupting.
What?
Interrupting.
What?
Somebody else.
What?
I
I get it.
Ah.
I get it.
That's funny.
What?
He gets a bonus this week, yeah.
What
You
I
get
get?
extra flies.
I broke it.
That's right. It's alive. We're going to go back to It's Alive on Monster Madhouse.
Why don't you eat?
I'm not hungry.
You're wasteful. That's a sin here in the mountains, you know that. Everything is used again and again. Even when it rains, a drop of water falls from the sky and a plant catches it. An insect eats the plant and it falls prey to a lizard. The snake devours the lizard and his blood in turn quenches the thirst of a hawk. So you see, that little drop of water sustains life in one animal after another. You see, each animal is served by another. Each must serve his turn.
A human being is not an animal.
Who can tell?
You can't. That's why you have no right doing the horrible things that you do.
Man has a right to protect himself.
Not with the lives of others. So many others.
Shut up!
How many have there been? 3 since I came. How many before that?
Shut up, I tell you. Just be glad I spared you.
Oh, sometimes I wish you hadn't.
Oh?
I didn't mean that.
Sometimes you annoy me, Bella. You make me real mad.
I'm sorry.
Now go in the kitchen and get some food for those folks.
Oh, no.
Now! And by the way, take enough for 3 in case the other one is still alive.
How long have you been here?
Where's here?
We're in a cave behind Mr. Greavy's zoo.
Oh, yeah. I remember. Yes, man, look at this. Look at, no, it was your car. Yes.
He must have hit you and dragged you in here.
Oh, why would he do that?
Frankly, I was hoping you could tell us.
Looks like we're prisoners here.
We're prisoners. Oh, it's a hit on the head, but everything's a little nuts.
Hey, there's a tunnel down here. It goes almost straight down.
That madman must have thrown you down there while you were unconscious.
It's dark. I heard voices. I crawled to the sound of the voices. That's all I remember.
Did you see anything while you were down there?
No, it was just dark, I think. I was pretty groggy.
We could go down and look.
Why? So we can fall and break our necks?
Wait. Someone's coming.
I brought you something to eat.
That tunnel, where does it lead?
The house. Cellar of the house. Oh, but Mr. Greavy keeps it locked.
Where is Greavy? I want to see him at once. Well, answer me. You could both go to jail for this, you know.
Norman, let me talk to her. What's your name?
Bella. Bella Pittman.
I'm sure all this isn't your fault, Miss Pittman.
Oh, no. Oh, no, it isn't.
Miss Pittman, could you please...
There's never been 3 before. He said there'd be 3.
Miss Pittman, could you please tell us what this is all about?
Oh, I couldn't.
Can you help us?
Is there a way out of here?
Oh, I'd like to help you. I'd like to. The thing. Oh. I've got to go.
Mrs. Pittman, could you please at least leave us the lantern?
Yes, we'll need it.
Please?
Please. Please. Thank you.
Poor woman.
Wow. She's frightened to death, Mr. Greavy.
And of the thing, whatever that is.
She said Greavy would give her to it if she tried to help us.
Rubbish. Obviously, she's in on it, too.
In on what?
On a plot to frighten us, so they can bleed us of every cent we've got.
And they account for you, Mr. Stearns, but they don't stand to make too much off an assistant professor of paleontology.
You just stumbled into it because you happen to have seen us come here.
Maybe so.
You're not going down there.
There's something down there. I want to find out what it is.
You actually take this thing business seriously, don't you?
Well, I don't know. You may have a python or an anaconda or something. Besides, there may be a chance to get it. Look, I'll tell you one thing. That woman was genuinely scared.
She was. She really was.
Because I might be able to find a way out of here. There's no point in you both going with me. It's okay.
Certainly not.
If I find anything, I'll be right back.
I doubt very much if...
What is it?
Smaller.
You see, well, it would be foolish to go any further into the cliff.
Well, then you can wait here alone.
Slippery. Seems hotter down here. Listen.
What is it?
Sounds like water.
If this water, that could mean a way out of here.
Good Lord. Look at this.
I'm gonna find out where that water leads to.
Please be careful.
By all means. We'd hate to lose you.
But I'm afraid you will if he goes down there. You once told me that you were what was the word you,
Paleontologist.
Yeah, a study of things that were old.
Very old.
Perhaps you know of my creature. It's great and powerful. My greatest discovery.
I'd like to see it.
You will. Don't worry.
Look, why don't you exhibit it? You exhibit the rest of your creatures. Why don't you exhibit this too?
Yes. All you need is publicity, advertising. I'll pay for it. Why, people will come from all over the world to see the thing. Why, you'll be famous.
Stop it! Stop it! You still don't believe. You're making fun of me, aren't you?
Miss Stern, you're a very pretty woman. If you like, I might decide to take you out of here.
No!
Do what he says. It's our only chance. No. You're the only one who can save us.
Look, why don't you share your discovery with the world? Why don't you let us help you?
Help me. You fools. First, see if you can help yourself. Damn you!
Wayne!
The gun! Don't let him get the gun!
Keep it then! Keep it! It won't do you any good!
Oh, let me see.
All right.
Oh, you're bleeding. Let me try and stop it.
Knocked the wind out of me, huh?
Oh, boy.
I guess you got away.
And thanks to you, he isn't likely to be back.
Well, at least he offered himself to save us instead of just me.
Oh, I expected you to be impressed.
Oh, Norman. You know, I never realized before what my value to you was.
I know you told me earlier today, but I didn't want to believe it. Well, now I know. I know how much I mean to you. And it isn't enough.
That sounds rather final, my dear.
It was meant to be.
I see. I think I'll have a look below.
Not very professional, but at least stop the bleeding.
Wayne! I think I found a way out. Come on down and have a look.
What is it?
Stearns, you better get back up here.
Why?
Get back! Sorry, it's gone now.
God, I thought it was there. Or am I going mad?
If you are, we both are. That's impossible. There's nothing like that for millions of years. But it was there. It was real. It's alive.
Animals have no shame. As you can tell in this movie, that monster just looked right up at the guy and ate him. Ate him. Chop, lunch. How would you like to end up as monster poop? Ah, that freaks me out.
Wayne. Wayne. What was it?
It's impossible.
So was what we saw.
The only thing I've seen are drawings, fossils, prints. But what it looked like was a Massasaurus, which was a kind of aquatic lizard. The most successful of its kind, grew to be 40 or 50 feet tall. There were hundreds of them around here, 75 million years ago.
Oh, but how? I mean, I don't understand.
I don't know. We talk a lot about suspended animation.
I've heard of suspended animation.
Right, the art of slowing down the aging process. Maybe through some freak of nature, it's already happened here.
What should we do?
Let's go back up to the room.
Okay.
Been? Where have you been? Been downstairs, haven't you?
But I didn't do anything.
That's funny. You've always hated what's down there. Maybe you're changing. Maybe you're beginning to like it.
Oh, no, I swear to you. I just wanted to see
If our friends were still alive, and were they?
the young man, the lady.
What about Stearns? Was he there? I'm glad you're beginning to take an interest in these things. Because you know what'll happen if I...
Please. Oh, please. Please don't be angry.
Go to bed, fella. It's getting late. Go on!
Want some coffee? Miss Pittman brought it. She went back to get some bandages. Change her dressing. Miss Pittman?
Gregory, do you know the significance of what you've got down there?
So now you do believe.
Yes.
Isn't it a magnificent creature?
How did you find it? Where did you...
Would you really like to know?
Oh, any scientist would give his life to discover something like that.
Since that's what's about to happen, I'll tell you. I came here several years ago looking for gold. And I found it, some, before it was taken from me. One morning I dug through to a cavern. And then I found there was something down there, something alive. I decided to make it my friend. I brought it food, cattle, sheep, sometimes a coyote that I'd catch. And then one day, a stranger came trying to find it. What is he doing on the camera? You know what he'll do with that? He thinks it's a cannon.
Hey!
Fire now! It's not a cannon, Beauregard, it's a camera.
There ain't no cannon.
These freaks.
That thing
No. He doesn't know what anything is. He's starting to figure it out, though. He's starting to figure it out.
I don't know.
Yes, indeed. This monster in this movie. Look at Spooky is always down there. She'll take you out of the ankle. Sorry, give it.
Hold me back.
Oh, we're going to do some monster fighting. You have a coin? We're going to keep this clean.
They gonna fight? What? I ain't hanging around here.
No, hit him below the belt.
I'm out of here.
No, hit him below the belt. You got it?
My money's on this one.
You got it? Now. 1, 2, 3, ding!
Hit him low, hit him low.
No. Like the monster.
No.
Bring it, robot monster. Lincoln, break him up. All right, round one. Are you doing all right? Wake up. How about you? Are you okay? Okay.
What?
This monster fighting can be quite a mess. When they do it in Japan, those Japanese carpenters, man, they rebuild Japan every time for every movie. In like 6 months, they have the whole thing rebuilt. It's pretty amazing. All right, stand back. Round 2, fire!
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, get him! The squirrels! Get the squirrels!
Help the podcast!
Break him up!
Keep your head on.
Robot monster!
Yes.
Do we have a winner?
Yes.
It's me.
Who's the winner? No, it's not you. Go. Show us the winner. Okay, very good. Nice job, man. Nice job.
Nicely
nice
done.
job. Give me 5, man. Come on, give me 5.
5 what?
Oh, he's got 5 fingers. That's good.
Branches.
Next time, Monster Z, next time. It's not a fair fight. He didn't have his tail. We brought the whole monster except for the tail. The tail's still flopping around in Japan in the 50s. It's a mess.
Might be bad, boss.
Oh.
I want to go back in time in the time portal and take a newspaper from today back like 3 days. Wouldn't that be nice?
Funny, boss.
Greetings, I'm the Count Gordival, the host of Creature Feature, the weekly web program, and I was just asking my Frankenbest what he thought of the first part of tonight's movie.
You should be ashamed from yourself.
I was afraid he was going to say that.
Shut up.
Sit down.
Yes, ma'am.
You're just in time to dine.
I don't like dark meat.
or rather it found him. I chose those who couldn't be traced. Those whose families and friends thought they'd been swallowed up.
That's inhuman.
Inhuman? I offered to save you, didn't I? I meant what I said last night. I think you'd find life out here better than there.
No.
If it's Bella you're worried about, I have ways of taking care of her.
No.
It's your choice. You have a little while longer to make up your mind.
Greedy! Just for 1 second, try and think like a scientist. Do you realize the value of your discovery for mankind?
Mankind? What do I care about
Seems like an eternity. But really, this nightmare began just 2 years ago. It was the last day of a well-earned vacation, and the day was almost gone, and I was shopping for a place to spend the night. Only another school teacher could know what I mean by shopping, because only she would know that we must stretch the pennies until fall rolls around. The luxury motels are out of the question. Teachers, well, they don't have fancy credit cards and expense accounts. Suddenly, I found the town behind me, and I realized I must try to make the next community. Oh, that was the biggest mistake I ever made. It may be hard for you to believe, but he actually looked kind that first time I saw him, just like any other person. He explained that there were no accommodations to be had, and that he'd have to wait until morning to go into the nearest town for gasoline, and, well, I was welcome to spend the night. He said something about looking after his children. This seemed peculiar, as I'd seen no sign of anyone else living in the house.
Everybody wants to be on TV. And when you go to the mall, you gotta stop and get a soda. Anime Spectacular with Monster Madhouse TV Sunday, July the 12th. Man, can you believe it's July the 12th already? It only feels like July the 11th or something like that.
Earthlings, we are from the Monster Madhouse TV show, and we are asking you to come in here right now to check out all the monster movies. It's very important.
Man, I've been looking for one of these for a long time. This is what I need when we're doing the show, so I can be like, all right, everybody in your places. Right on, monster movies. Oh, yes. We are at the beautiful and lovely Pharaoh's Mall at the FYE store where they carry monster movies. Everybody come to the FYE store and meet the people from Monster Madhouse TV show. Yes, that's right. I like megaphones. They do not sell megaphones at the store, but everybody have a wonderful day. Thank you for coming to America. We have a blue light special on Godzilla movies here in the back. Sometimes they're listed under science fiction, too.
That one, too.
Really, what is the difference between horror and science fiction? Hey.
What are your guys' names?
I gotta stop doing that. That's pretty cool. I like the escalator. Let's do it one more time.
So you can go faster on it.
Hey, kids. Come and be Monster Madhouse at FYE. Do you have any monster stuff in here?
No, unfortunately we don't.
That is cool, man. I like this.
You know, they have monster movies at FYE.
All
women are beautiful, and they can wear anything.
Hey, look at that. Ooh, there's a snakeskin flaskus that you can put your hibiscus in. But this is for the female monster hunters to come in to find all their stuff. Kind of makes me wonder.
Does that make me the manager?
Check out this guy. He's got it going on. He's got all these girls with him. Now, I admire that big time. They got weapons, man. They got weapons.
A prisoner of a man I would later learn was a madman, and who wouldn't rest until he could pull me into the twilight world with him. How would he do it? By every fiendish trick he could imagine. He began by starving me of food and water. The restless animals kept me awake at night. And by the third day, without food or sleep, the gnawing hunger was more than I could bear. I told him that without food I'd die. And he said that wouldn't do, because he had plans for me. And he then told me about the hatred for the highway people for bypassing his serpetorium, of how he was doing well until the new road isolated his place. And he said he'd fix me a good meal. And then he moved down the stairs. Somehow the thought of finally getting food made me able to collapse on the bed and fall asleep. Only the beginning. With each new horrible act, he tried to outdo the last. What little presence of mind I had left, I realized I had to escape from this madman's grasp. Now my only problem was to stay awake, as hard as it may seem. Only the promise of my freedom was able to overcome my exhaustion. was like I was on a treadmill in some horrible nightmare. As the belt brought welts to my back, the will to live went out of my body. And I'd become one of Greavy's animals.
There was just something I could use as a lever or a ram.
Oh, why bother? He's armed and we're not.
Oh, don't you go getting discouraged on me. I'm counting on you to keep my spirits up.
Mr. Thomas, I brought you some bandages.
Oh, thanks, Miss Fiddler. Thank you.
I heard you talking a moment ago. And I heard what he said about me. And I'll help you now, if I can.
Please, sit down. Please.
How did you get into this?
Oh, I was like you once. It seems so long ago.
Can you get us a key for that door?
Oh, no.
How can we get out of here?
I don't know.
Do you know what he did with my Jeep?
Oh, I think it's in the wrecking shed with the others.
Look, I've got a blue canvas bag. It's about this big. Can you get it?
I'll try.
And bring it here.
Oh, but what if he sees me?
He won't see you.
Wait, look. Wait till it's time to feed us. Bring it then. Can you do that?
Please.
Please, Miss Pittman.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Thomas.
Thank you.
What's in the bag?
Dynamite caps. We're excavating. I think I can blow this door down.
There you go. Crazy woman. Bella? Bella! Time for dinner already?
They didn't eat this morning, so I thought they might
You're
be hungry.
getting very thoughtful lately, Bella. What were you doing a while ago when you were outside?
Mr. Thomas needed some bandages for his wound, so I got him some.
Is that all?
Yes.
You forgot the napkins.
Oh.
That's being thoughtful. Go. Oh, you got it. Great.
I hid it until I came back.
Okay, listen, I'll tell you what to do. Go back to the house, wait about 30 minutes, then meet us at the car, okay? Yes. Okay, you better go now.
Will it work?
It'll work. Go ahead. And, I'll be a little while. There's the baby right there.
Wayne,
Hmm?
we don't know each other very well, do we? I mean, if we get out of here.
When, not if. When.
When we get out, you may find out you don't like me at all.
Look, when we get out of here, we may have like 30 or 40 or 70 years to find that out. What? What? What's so funny? What's the matter?
No. I just remember reading somewhere.
Weird stuff, weird monster. Weird bubbling water and stuff, man. Blah, blah, blah. It's freaky, man. I'm never going to Luray Caverns again. What? The SOB's got a nice
He just
little
tried to
weapon.
hit me.
He's trying to hurt people with this, but you know what?
No.
He's just practicing, and if you pick his nose, he'll cut your fingers off.
I'll glue him back on. What?
Yeah, she'll glue him back on.
Watch out for
the fizzle.
Or we'll call Hasbro, and we'll get new hands for her, like on the Marx figures from the 60s.
That's right.
What? Yeah, that's not me.
Bye.
Who are the makers of your toy brand? What was it called? Ice Squeal or Ideal? Or what was?
Hersbro.
You see, there's a hole right here.
It's in here somewhere.
You used to be able to pull the string, and she would go.
I'd be like, give me a hug.
Hi, I'm Sasha.
Hi, I'm Sasha.
I recalled this one, as you can tell. We found her in the. Where did
Sasha!
That's right. And you're ready for digital now. Remember, the switchover's coming in June. You were a little early on the digital switchover.
Oh yeah, I get paid. I got the government bonus to be early. So.
Right. You get HBO and the.
Well, I get it all. I got the big gold package.
Right. You got VHS and DVD and all that stuff.
I got Skinamax. I got everything.
Right on, man. That's cool. We got the maestro. We've got the maestro here. That's right. We got the maestro right here. Yeah,
Funny looking thing.
now I'll tell you what, maestro. Let's see those hands one time.
All right, they look like fingers to me. Look at those hands.
But let's all hear it for the maestro. Season 4, season 5. Yeah. The band. The band.
You got it.
But understand, if you can't.
As the older you get, the more interesting you become.
That's a good laugh.
Oh. Oh.
I don't know how much charge is in this, so we better get way back in the tunnel, okay?
I'm sleepy.
So am I. Come on, let's go.
Oh, it's warm in here.
Hey, you're not kidding. Very warm in here. Let's get out of here.
No, I'm so sleepy.
Come on, sleepy one, let's go. Hey, Miss, what's the matter with you? What is the matter with me? Oh, it's a damn coffee. Oh. Oh.
Wake up. What's the matter, Mr. Thomas? You've got to get up.
Oh, jug of coffee.
Oh, Mr. Thomas, there isn't much time. We've got to hurry.
What's one?
He's taken her.
He what?
He's taken her to the cavern, Edgar.
Oh, dynamite. There's a dynamite on the bed. Here.
Oh, hurry, Mr. Thomas. Please let me.
All right. There. I'm going to tie you up just to keep you from running away, hurting yourself. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Don't be frightened. You're safe as long as you're here with me. There's still time enough to save yourself. Very little, but enough.
Oh, Wayne.
Your friend can't help you. Only I can do that. So you want to die? Very well, I'll see that you do. Soon you'll be anxious for me to help you, and then it'll be too late. This is your United States. What is the answer?
Wayne!
No. Get back! Or I'll kill you! She's mine! Ah! What is it? What have you got?
It's dynamite. Something to destroy your creature so that it can destroy no more.
No! I won't let you! What do you want? What is it? I'm your friend. I'll save you. I won't let them get you. No! No! No!
We gotta tell someone.
Yeah, they'll come and dig. They'll dig. They won't find anything. Everything's gone. It all went. There's nothing left. Nothing! Maybe there never really was anything. You understand? Maybe there was never anything.
Wow, we got a full house of freakazoids tonight. This has been fun. A weird, strange movie. That's a real mean dude, though, don't you think, in the movie, huh? Yeah, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think?
He don't say much.
He doesn't say much, no. Mean guy. You see what happens to mean people? You know, it's like Bozo the Clown said. From an upcoming film.
No.
You know, it's like Bozo the Clown said. It's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. David Colton is the guy who runs the Rondo Awards. I think it's like 6 or 7 times. Where is he? David Colton, come on out, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for Dave. All right, let's get the clap for David Colton. Dave, how you doing?
Is this CNBC? Is this
No, that's the 2 more doors down.
C-SPAN, I was just on.
While you're here, though, we need to ask you a few questions.
Right. Okay.
If you try to leave, saw that Frankenstein thing outside? Now, this is a guy who's not freaked out by monsters. This is a guy...
Godzilla's just another suit.
This is one of the guys who helps preserve the history and really put it all into wraps, man. The blend of the classic into the new and everything in between, man. Explain the horror film. What are you from, the organization?
Well, we're doing the Rondo Awards, which is about the best in classic horror. You can vote. You can go to rondoaward.com and cast your vote. And the winners, including Best Horror Host, get this actual beautiful bus.
You got nice ears.
Let's ask him a few questions. Rondo, this is, of course, an image of Rondo Hatton, the legendary horror movie actor. And the guy really looked like that. It was awesome. What a classic horror.
He had Elephant Man disease before it was fashionable.
Wow. Now, what is your favorite monster from a movie?
I'm a Frankenstein man.
He likes the Frankenstein monster. The Rondo Awards are going on right now.
And one of the categories is Best Horror Host. If you want to vote for Monster Madhouse, go to rondoaward.com.
Oh yeah. Oh, vote for us. What do you think, everybody? Vote for us. Do this, man. Just to mess Dave up real bad. Everybody log on and vote for everybody. You guys stand back in here a little bit. Hey, Dan, are you? You come in here. You come in here.
You get over there.
Now she is just hopping around way too much. Now she is going to be the card girl.
That's right. I made some. Hold on, wait. They're backwards. Here we go.
Good God, is she annoying or what?
Anyway, so like that.
I wasn't talking about you.
I got some lipstick on there.
Anyway, so she's going to be the card girl. Now who's going to fight? Robot Monster versus Lizard Man. I want to see some technique here.
Some bobbing and weaving.
Yeah.
Some wobbling and beaving.
Can I do it now?
Wait a second. All right, is that round one? Okay, we're round one. Ready? Dig, 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 fight!
He's got no neck. I can't choke him out. He's got no neck.
Can we jump in there?
And twist him. You know what? Let's all fight. Come on. Stop! Ding, ding, ding! Time out! Time out! Time out!
Can you hear me?
Oh! We're going to bring out the round experts, the contest master, Mr. David Colton, to announce the winner of the Monster Madhouse Brawl. We stand back, make room for David Colton.
Lizard Man.
Lizard Man. Oh, what a beautiful cranium. What is your second favorite movie monster, Dave?
The Bride of Frankenstein.
The Bride of Frankenstein. You know, I feel sorry for him because as soon as they met, she hated him.
Yeah, he didn't have a chance.
And they burned down the house. And everything. It's made a huge mess. They need to make Return of the Bride of Frankenstein. Wouldn't that be awesome?
The Return of the Son of the Bride of the...
Return of the Attack of the
Cousin of the Attack of the
Revenge.
Son of...
Attack of the In-Laws.
Oh, man, that would be cool. So, yeah, you can find Dave at, what is your website again, my friend?
RondoAwards.com.
RondoAwards.com.
Monsters control the music.
They do that, remember?
No. The music controls the monsters. The music.
I'll tell you what, everybody. It's time to wrap the show up. Thanks for watching Monster Madhouse. We'll see you next time. Tune in. Go to monstermadhouse.com. Take